Okay, Jazz. So you said today you were going to talk about 3 important blood tests.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Blood test number 1 is HbA1c. It sounds complicated, but it's just a test for type 2 diabetes. HbA1c measures how well your body has dealt with the sugar that you've consumed from all the meals and all the drinks that you've had over the last 3 months.
Okay then, so what do you need to look for if you get that test?
Okay, so let's look at the numbers here. If your reading is less than 42, it means you're good to go. So if your reading is between 42 and 47, it means you are at high risk of getting type 2 diabetes. Now, type 2 diabetes is a disease that develops over time, and it has some really nasty, serious complications such as blindness, kidney failure, limb amputations, and even a heart attack. If your reading is 48 or more, then it means you have type 2 diabetes.
Okay, so what's the second blood test that's important?
Blood test number 2 is triglycerides. Now, triglycerides comes under the umbrella of fats, including cholesterol, good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. Now, with triglycerides, a high level over time means that you are at high risk of getting a heart attack.
Okay, so what's the normal level to look for?
The normal level is less than 1.7.
That's the first and second blood test. So what's the third most important blood test to have?
Okay, so blood test number 3 is CRP. Now, CRP is essentially a measure of inflammation in the body. Let me give you an example. If you're eating a meal on a regular basis and that meal contains a certain food which is giving you bloating, gas and stomach pains, if you ignore it, then over time it's going to cause you all kinds of health issues. That's why it's really important to get it tested and find out what your number is.
Okay, so what's the number to look for?
Okay, so the normal level of CRP is less than 3.
Okay then, Jazz. So those 3 blood tests, one was for diabetes, the other one was measuring fats,
Yeah,
and the third one was measuring your inflammation.
that's right, yeah.
Okay, so you also mentioned 2 other health checks that you can get that are really important.
True, yeah.
Yeah, so what are those?
The first one is blood pressure. Now, blood pressure is a measure of how healthy your heart is. In other words, how well it's pumping blood all around the body. And the normal level is 90 to 120 over 60 to 80.
What does that top number mean and what does that bottom number mean?
Okay, it can be confusing. The top number, 90 to 120, is a measure of the pressure of when your heart pushes blood around the body. The bottom number, 60 to 80, is a measure of the pressure of when your heart is resting in between beats.
Okay, well, that actually makes more sense to me now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so when you have high blood pressure, then it's a reading of more than 120 over 80.
So what's the last health check then we need to do?
The last health check is weight. Now, when you're at the doctor's, you can get your doctor to measure your BMI or body mass index, which is essentially a simple ratio of your height to your weight. You can also get online calculators that actually work out your BMI for you. You just have to input your height and your weight, and it'll give you the number.
So the $1 million question, what is a healthy weight or a healthy BMI?
Okay, so a healthy BMI is a number between roughly 19 and 25. If your BMI is between 25 and 29, it means that you are overweight. If your BMI is 30 or more, it means that you're obese.
Okay, so those are all the tests that you're recommending today.
That's right.
Why is it important that we know this information?
Okay, it's really, really important. I can't stress this enough. It's really important that you track your health, and the best way to track your health is to know your numbers, because after all, prevention is better than cure. So please, please, please get all these tests done every year.
Okay, Jazz, thanks very much for that. I
You're
hope that information is useful. And remember everyone, if you found this video useful, please subscribe.
And don't forget to click the notification bell so you receive our video as soon as it's released. Thank you for watching.